Hi guys!
Hi guys! For today's video guys, we will conduct an interview to some students about the technology in education.
So,
Good morning, sir. So, we are here in front of you to conduct an interview. So, pwede ba kanang ma-interview, sir, with regards sa technology?
Of course.
Okay, so please, can you introduce yourself first, sir?
So I am Jens Bigibara. I am a third year college student, BS Ed Mathematics.
Okay, so I am Annalyn P. Alcosuba also, sir. I am from BEED-1.
And I am Catherine Almenteros from BEED-1 also. So our question for today to you, sir, is all about technology. So as a student, sir, how does technology affect your studies?
Way back then, I wasn't very informed about how technology affects us because I was a by the book person. I don't rely usually in technology way back then. But since the pandemic happened, it's stricken us. That's why I have to force myself to new agenda, which is to use cell phones and gadgets for my lifelong learning as a STE student. And of course, there are pros and cons for that when you are integrating technology to your education. One pro or one positive, I think positive advantage of having cell phones or gadgets in your educational activities is they tend to help you become independent in your studies. They tend to make you dependable, no? They tend to make you self-reliant. They tend to make you more mature in dealing with your studies. But of course, there is also a disadvantage to that because of too much dependence of cell phones. We became lazy, and copying is very rampant and very easy to do.
You mean plagiarism?
By means of plagiarism, copying is one example of plagiarizing already. So yes, indeed. The very problem of using cell phones in your educational lifestyle is you have to deal it yourself and how you will manage yourself. Because as for me, I'm always managing myself. Aside from using cell phones, I am also jotting down notes so that I will be able to use it for further use.
So technology really help you to boost your intelligence in terms of education.
Being a human itself is already intelligent enough. Actually, we are already intelligent.
But with the use of technology,
Yes, we tend to improve because there's always a room for improvement in each of us. That's why.
you're right.
So, if you were given a chance to choose before without technology or now having a technology?
It is very hypocrite of me to say that we don't have to use cell phones in education because even the young ones already have cell phones.
So do you think that the students now can survive without technology? Since you're talking earlier that students are more dependable on technology.
Okay, I will rephrase my answer. So, by saying surviving, you have to adapt to the environment. But without using cell phones directly or immediately, without further notice. So you must be prepared. Before you survive, you must adapt to the surroundings. So that's my answer to your question. Anything else?
So, where are our group mates? I would like to ask for any follow-up questions. Is it okay to you, sir, if we have follow-up questions for you?
No problem.
Okay. So, group mates.
Like hi Jean Batlag and Gina Antipresto and Angel Baongbog. Please come over.
So, we are here with our group mates. Can you please introduce yourself? So, my name is Gina Miguel. So, how will this technology empower students to control their own learning?
Okay, by controlling their own learning, students must learn to value time itself. Because without valuing time, you don't have to, you will not be able to control your studies as it is. Because your studies is already there in your cell phone. So all you have to do is to manage your schedule. By means of empowerment, my definition of empowerment is the idea of self-control and being a sociable person. So that's my definition of empowerment. That's my
So, do you have any suggestions to the students about using the technology?
okay. I just I'll just extend my thanks to the technology because without it, it will not make us easier for educating ourselves, even amidst pandemic, and even until now, post pandemic. But since we are already here in this moment of time that we are using cell phones, gadgets, etc., in um, integrating ourselves in the modern world with educating ourselves in the modern world. The only thing that I will suggest is, yeah, manage time because time is indeed gold, and lost time will never be found again.
Yes. So, indeed, that's a very good question, sir. So, maybe that's all for this interview. Do you have any questions? None. So, thank you so much, sir, for
Thank you for
giving
your
us
time.
time about this. This is a very big help for us. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Welcome.